Hey, everybody, listen up. There's a lot of changes going on into the real estate market. I want to get through a short, quick video on what they are. Number one, consumers, sellers in particularly, can no longer upload, or the agents can no longer upload what the seller is going to offer a buyer broker. So that little drop down box on the MLS that goes out and ports to other third party websites like Zillow will no longer display 2.5%, 3%, or whatever percent you are offering to the buyer's agent. That is going to have to be sorted out directly with the agent itself. So creating more work and less transparency, which is what they're trying to bring to the market, is more transparency, but by taking away what the commissions are. They'll have to be negotiated, as they always were. Commissions always were. Sellers didn't have to always pay 6%. They could have found a flat fee broker. They could have negotiated less if they didn't like what the brokers were charging them. But nevertheless, this is what is happening now in the industry, is that commission is no longer exposed. That's going to have to be negotiated at the time of really the contract. So doesn't mean sellers aren't going to incent buyers. It just means you can't put the percentage out on the MLS anymore. In this market, particularly here in Southwest Florida, sellers would be foolish not to incent buyer's agent, because the market is slowing down and has moved into a buyer's market for sure. The other thing is important to know is that buyers and their agents, if you're going to work with an agent, you have to sign a buyer's broker agreement. Okay. 4 components of the buyer's broker agreement are: you have to disclose the amount of compensation you're going to pay your agent. The compensation cannot be a range. It has to be fixed, 3%, 2%, whatever. It can't be 2 to 3%. The term a term that prohibits the agents receiving compensation for broker services that exceed the amount of rate agreed to by the buyer's broker agreement. What this means is that if the seller is offering 3% and you sign a buyer's broker agreement with your customer for 3%, then the seller is going to pay that full 3%. If it was less than 3% and the seller was only going to pay 2%, then that buyer, would be on the hook to pay that agent, his agent, that extra point, that extra percent, unless the agent and the buyer agree to modify that amount, which there are forms for that. So lots of changes coming to the market. Stay tuned. Give me a call if you guys have any questions about what's going on. I'd be happy to talk to you. Have a good day.